How about my dear YouTube friends? Today we are in a new video, a new month begins. Therefore, I bring you this type of videos that you liked so much that it has attracted so much attention since from 2 months ago, and is to analyze the calendar that we are going to have during this month. All the events, all the news, all the missions when they start, when the store is structured, and everything we have in November. Okay, but first friends, I have to tell you that I have been starting a new initiative, and it is TheShori Black Friday. Okay, it will last from November 1 to 30, and there is up to a 50% discount on absolutely all missions. You have the link to the mission catalog in the description directly with the discounts applied. You simply have the description in absolutely all the videos you go through. Check the price if you like it. Well, I start doing that mission. These discounts will be available until November 30. So if you are interested, you have the catalog in the description, and you also have my numbers, well, on this fly. So take advantage if you want to pass any type of content. Fit 7 Data 8. 9 Necropolis Carinas, Necro Carinas, PCP Carina Challenge, and whatever you want to determine the pain wheel, absolutely everything is on discount. So go to the description, the catalog, and to see the discounts I have applied. Having said this, after a little spam, I'm sorry friends, because we started analyzing the month of November. This video, I am recording it on November 3. So as always, you never know when Kavan is going to update the games, if it's going to be Monday or Tuesday. Okay, then it depends. When I update it, well, you will see the update this video on Tuesday or Monday. Okay, in this case on Monday right now, 3 today that I am recording. And the Trop 30 Prestige comes into activity in Alliance Quest is worth both in Alliance Progestas and Alliance Roots. The greater the prestige, the better the rewards the Alliance will have. Therefore, this is very, very important that you continue to put the prestige as much as possible so that apart from winning the best prizes, you can also contribute to your Alliance. It's also okay, friends, because it's supposed to have the update. I don't know if it's Monday or Tuesday. I'll tell you that. When you watch this video, maybe the Jane Foster bug is already uploaded, but in this case, well, the important thing is at the end, as I just said, the Jane Foster bug. Let's see how it turns out. I have it with 6 stars in maximum range, so I will have brought a video, or I will bring you the video on Tuesday as always, since it is a break for that very reason. Video or Jane Foster's buffs. Then Wednesday comes loaded with little things. Let us remember, friends, that on Wednesday that update the new monthly adaptive supervision for November begins. We will have live here on the channel in case you want to spend a good time talking and all that can put the tensions and so on. Meanwhile, I'm going to spend the content and see how this new Spider-Man character, Pavir and Nuestro Lagarto, is worth a part. In this case, Spider-Man Pavir would already be available in the store. I remind you that we have this character, this is Spider-Man, on the Platinum track buying $30 because you are going to take it, and I think it is a very recommended purchase. So we will talk about it in another video. Okay, talking about the prestige again for this November, because it changes again to $30 and you could take this character as long as, well, you put 7-day divers in it and so on. Okay, then that's it. We will see in another video apart from now. And unfortunately, our real Spider-Man event of this Alliance Super Scissors is over. Okay? And the Symbionts of Raids are also ending. Okay, the Summoned Symbion Raids, which I thought were pretty for whatever, if you need help with this one. Do you have my WhatsApp in the description? Apart from that, on Thursday the 6th, the pre-releases of the Lagarto Basils begin. It's a good character because we were looking forward to having it in the game. Apart from Friday, which the truth is a somewhat strange date is worth on the part of each because normally Takeout discontinues. On Wednesdays, the Alien Work Show begins, which is how they always bring us when a saga ends and another is about to begin. They bring us as a control of the best wars, the best defending characters, and using characters from the previous saga. In this case, it is the Fantastic Saga. And then we also have the Saga Champion Soul Case. Is it okay that in this case, we have to be using cluster in 2 different missions to win a series of rewards, as I tell you again with the Ciment Incursion? If for whatever reason you want this Alien Workshop case, do you want to WhatsApp me in the description? In this case, it will also be discounted thanks to the November catalog. Then friends, we have some very important dates because the Summoner Fest begins on Saturday the 8th and Sunday the 9th. Here friends, Kaban, he's going to tell you news. The Battlegrounds event is going to say a lot of things apart from being connected on Twitch because there are going to be some incredibly good drops that crystals, titans, renaissance crystals, objects in general have already told us. So friends, on the 8th and 9th, we will be aware of all the news. I don't know if it's in video format or in shorts format. Okay. Tuesday the 11th begins the new Alliance War Season Nothing 62. We will see what changes Kaban brings us, friends. This month's secondary admission begins on Wednesday the 12th, which will be a new format that is basically called Las Torres. You play as it is going to be. Basically, it is to do a 1-minute fight, yes or yes. You have to do it in that minute. If not, then you have to resurrect again or something could be studied in a secondary mission of a new format, which logically we will be bringing to the channel to see how this new side mission works out and how it goes. Difficult friends, on Thursday the 13th here, if we already have the crystals in rune format from the first version, as they are already finished, he brought them to us. With this little icon in rainbow, well, you may be getting this lizard through the crystals and the sand, the 6-star version. So, and for whatever reason, you want to go for lizard who looks like a very all character, quite good through bursts, breakage, and so on. It actually reminds me a little of Werewolves by Night, but in this case from the science class. New Alliance War Season 62 begins November 11th with changes and a secondary mission called Las Torres starting November 12th. Play 1-minute battles or revive exciting new challenges await. A very important note because basically if you are listening to any of the difficulties, you may be getting that invasive essence. I don't remember what it's called, so I can get our Imperious new idol friend. So I recommend you don't skip these Alliance routes, okay? Then on Tuesday the 18th, the Kasilan pre-rallies bundles come. Let's remember that the broadcast of Kaban Kilos. But I couldn't bring it because it was Halloween because they introduced this character to us as the first 7-star character to appear in the 7-star Kasilan games. And in this case, as Pavir, which is the new character for this month because we have it on the Platinum track because they have preferred to put this character in the offers. This is similar to what already happened with Baron. Well, we are almost land, which looks like a great 7-star character because again, you can be buying it. Okay, then on Wednesday the 19th, as Season 33 of Battle 11 ends, this is quite important because at the end, we have another week to be able to test the new nodes and so on. Apart from that, I also remind you that you have until November 19 to be able to do that new Battleground anniversary event that is in the game right now. I know you can be watching it if you want, so I recommend that you give Battleground a hard time. Friends, on the same Friday, start the same. On the same Friday, the 21st, the Cyber Weekend offers begin. In this case, they are called the Regal Ravagers. In this case, both the offers and the solo event. Here I have to read a little more, but I remember that you can be getting a Super Scrum and a 7-star John Doe with runes, if I remember correctly, and then both in the web store and in the games themselves. So we'll see how those characters turn out from their first appearance, and John Doe I think is also the first appearance of 7 stars. In fact, it received a bug and I didn't record it. We also have friends because for the following week, we have Monday and Tuesday when there is no information and the new Battleground Season 34 begins on the 26th. But in this case, we have a pretty good change. We can be using our primitive brands to play that ranking mode. Basically, playing Battlegrounds for fun so as not to be climbing Platinum, operating Platinum DE. There were 2 of my 3 Celestial and so on, simply to test the node and play calmly. Apart from here, it is very important to all put it in the notebook this 26th because let's remember that both the Radiant store and the Battleground store are restarted. Here, this day, the 26th, is key to do it with all the singular stones of 7 stars, the singular stones in glass, stopping all the upholsterers, both basic grade 7 and alpha grade 4, so very, very important, and this date is primordial. And then finally, in this month, the truth is that we don't have so many things this month, not compared to last month, which was quite strong, because we already have the crystals and the sand of Kasilam to be able to get 7 Kasilam stars of first birth. Let's remember, with that rainbow icon, because to spend runes and get the first appearance of this 7 character. And for now, we would already have all the news from November. But friends, surely there will be many more news in the future thanks to these 2 Moner Fests that I recommend that you pay attention to, both the channel here in TheShori, because I will be on the news and on Twitch for the drops incredible. So friends, I'll leave you nothing here on Black Friday while I say goodbye. So friends, I hope you liked the video. Turkey, you're not there, and see you in other videos. Bye-bye. And before finishing the video, thank you very much to all of you who are members of the channel, to JP, to Elias Ramirez, and Oscar Semeron for being VIP TheShori this November 2025. To become a member, you have it in the video description. Thank you so much for everything.